and one Mauritian national, all of whom were known to be criminals. Among those arrested were Bosire Nyaigoti Makori, who has been the main supplier of heroin sourced from Tanzania and consumed in the south coast. He is a repeat offender who previously fled the country, who fled from custody in handcuffs while being ferried to the police cells. This time round, the subject was found in possession of an illegal pistol, ammunition, and suspected narcotic drugs. Other members of Makori's syndicate have been named as Mwaniki Nyaigoti Makori, a brother to the subject, Rua Mwaniki Nyaigoti, Rua Mwarua, who stores, distributes narcotic drugs and collects money for the syndicate. Another one is Maimuna Juma Shaban alias Muna Ali, who is used by the cartel in cohabiting, sourcing, and renting safe houses. Frederick Oriema Kumba alias Kipara, who was arrested as well, has been operating in the North Coast. Kumba's main role is the transportation of heroin from Tanzania through Pora's Lunga border for onward distribution within the North Coast areas of Kisauni, Bamburi, Mutwapa, and Shanzu. His Tanzanian ally, Masuo Bakari Tajiri, was also picked up at his home in Mwembe Tayari, Mombasa. Besides his involvement in drug trafficking, Masuo previously served a 20-year jail term in Kenya for robbery. He was released on presidential pardon in 2015 before the completion of his term. As such, at his premises availed a false Kenyan identity card, which allows Masuo to masquerade as a Kenyan citizen, while he carries on with his drug trafficking dealings between Kenya and Tanzania. Also in police custody is Hawa Abdallah. Hawa has an ongoing court case and previously featured in her role in the recruitment of drug couriers who ingest narcotic pellets. Hawa has since diversified her criminal portfolio in a bid to launder her proceeds of crime. She is the proprietor of a saloon, Touch and Spa, off Digo Road, Mombasa. She also bids for tenders in the county governments of Mombasa and Kwale, using her company Halsa Solutions Limited. She recently got a tender to put in 20 guards at the port of Mombasa, and we have every reason to believe that she intended to use this as a point of entry of drugs. Another close associate of the Kenyan drug dealers, Roger Albati, Mauritian national, was also arrested in his home in Likoni. Albati masquerades as a musician, but he has been recruiting young Kenyans to ferry drugs to Mauritius, Seychelles, and Madagascar. He is responsible for the arrest of a number of drug couriers. He works in close cooperation with Juma Makayamba, who sources drugs and helps in the recruitment of Kenyan couriers. And finally, 3 Italian nationals who had been on the Interpol red notice for their involvement in various forms of organized crime were also arrested. Leon Alberto Fulvio, Mario Mele, and Stefano Poli have pending court cases in their home country, and we intend to deport them to face charges in Italy. This move will send a strong message that the coastal region and Kenya at large can no longer be used as a safe haven for criminals. Drug trafficking has been a major menace, especially in the coast region. The problem remains serious and has caused many of us sleepless nights. I am aware of claims that the war on organized crime is aimed at certain people within the regions. And for this purpose, I would like to urge each one of us to avoid politicizing this vice, which threatens the very fabric of our lives. Indeed, this is an issue which every Kenyan, regardless of political background, must get behind. By the same breath, I wish to warn that those who fled in order to avoid arrest shall be caught up with. The war on drug trafficking will remain unrelenting, and we shall bring you to book regardless of nationality or tribe. So, amongst the items seized, we would like to know are 2 pistols, 25 rounds of ammunition, 2 motor vehicles, 120 euros, $4,500 US, Kenya shillings 952,935 in various denominations. You will see them there. 7 packages of approximately 3 kilograms suspected to be heroin, 136 sachets suspected to contain heroin, fake dollars 36,100, fake Kenyan currency 516,000 Kenya shillings. The approximate value of narcotic drugs is about 10 million. I now invite you to view the exhibit and see for yourselves that we are still against drug trafficking, and we shall continue to pursue drug traffickers. Thank you very much.
Maybe when are they expected to appear in court?
As soon as possible, as soon as they are processed in the correct manner. But they appeared in court. The anti-narcotics unit have acquired time to deal with them in order to get the evidence as required.
What about the deportation? How soon?
Deportation, as soon as practicable. Anything else? Now you can view the damage. Now, who will have this? On behalf of all of you.